superstars in all of WWE. The masked sensation.
Last week you called him alluring.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Alluring. Why didn't you just call him huggable?
Following contest is scheduled for one fall in the ring. From Mexico City, weighing in at 185 pounds, Sin Cara. And ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Alberto Del Rio's personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez.
I love this guy. Love this guy. Oh, I wish you introduced me.
Damas y caballeros, levántense por aquí. En esta noche les presento al verdadero Apex Predator, The Real Deal. Él es Alberto.
Sorry to call 911.
It's an S550 Mercedes worth over $100,000.
How'd you get a flat tire anyway? You run over a rat?
A very busy week for Alberto Del Rio, who this past Monday night on Raw wrote another epic chapter in the bitter rivalry between Alberto Del Rio and Randy Orton. It was a 2 out of 3 falls match. Smart strategy by Del Rio. He would get himself purposely disqualified in fall number 1, but tried to make the Piper vulnerable.
Everything Alberto Del Rio does has a plan to it. Everything is thought through.
Well, the plan would backfire. Randy Orton would pick up 2 victories in the 2 out of 3 falls match to defeat Alberto Del Rio. So you have to imagine Del Rio looking to take out some frustration here tonight on Sin Cara.
This is an old neighborhood bad blood fight coming up. Alberto Del Rio, former CMLL and AAA champion, fighting the former CMLL champion Sin Cara. Alberto Del Rio, son of one of the most famous heavyweights, Del Caros, in Mexican history. Sin Cara, son of Dos Carantes, Dr. Carantes,
So
a Mexican champion.
Contrasting styles here, to say the least.
Contrasting styles? What do you mean? They're both lucha libre. Are you kidding me?
Don't you think that at a faster pace it would behoove Sin Cara in this match?
Absolutely, but these guys grew up to...
and Sin Cara takes flight.
That answers your question, Josh. Sin Cara has a chance to step up here in the big leagues. This would be huge to win this match with Alberto Del Rio.
And much to the benefit of Sin Cara, Ricardo Rodriguez was affected there from the high-flying attack from Sin Cara. Sin Cara quickly into the cover, hooks the leg, and a quick kick out from Alberto Del Rio.
And you got to know, every bar, every pub, every television set's going to be watching this in Mexico. This is about bragging rights.
Del Rio quickly back up and down the power and strength of Del Rio coming into play. First cover of the match by Del Rio, and a kick out from Sin Cara.
Unbelievable how tough Del Rio is. That 2 out of 3 match, that old school throwback that Del Rio actually is. And that Falls Count Anywhere match that we called, I did very well, you did not do so well, in Birmingham, England.
Yeah, that just a couple of weeks ago here on Friday Night Smackdown. Not to mention, Alberto Del Rio was involved in a traditional Survivor Series elimination match this past Sunday. Del Rio would pick up 2 falls in that match. In control here of Sin Cara. Can Del Rio keep it going? We're back on Friday Night Smackdown. Alberto Del Rio, the savvy Mexican aristocrat, in complete control of Sin Cara. And this is what I asked you about earlier, JBL. The opportunity for Del Rio to really ground the high flyer.
Exactly what Del Rio has to do. Remember, Del Rio was a Pan American gold medal champion, Greco-Roman. Probably would have been the gold medalist if Mexico would have had the money to send him to the Australian Olympic Games.
Rolled through here by Sin Cara. Del Rio stepped up. And remember, it's been a very tough week for Alberto Del Rio. Had a match Sunday at Survivor Series. It continued Monday on Raw. And you and I spent the afternoon earlier today watching that vicious 2 out of 3 falls match between Del Rio and Randy Orton.
But not in the same rooms. You watched it in one place, I watched it in my private dressing room. Don't give the impression we do things together, Josh.
Well, we were trading
incredible match.